This is the weather forecast video for Sunday, December the 11th, 2011. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see fairly quiet across the country, a few clouds over Texas into Louisiana, and some clouds moving into the Pacific Northwest with a bit of a weak disturbance in that area. Watch warning map from just before midnight. Some freezing fog advisories from southeastern New Mexico into the panhandle of Texas. Air stagnation continues over Washington and Oregon. Otherwise, the rest of the nation is quiet. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Thursday at 6 p.m. shows it's not going to be quiet much longer, with a fairly heavy band of precipitation, mainly in the form of rain, from Oklahoma and Kansas northeastward into the southern Great Lakes. So let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At 6 p.m. this evening, you can see fairly quiet and fairly zonal across the country, with some energy moving into the western part of the country. The surface fairly quiet, some showers over Florida and South Texas, some moisture moving into the west. Otherwise, it's calm and warming up across the area with southerly winds and highs in the 30s. Monday, could see some drizzle or maybe some light rain, few sprinkles, maybe a few flurries, depending on the temperatures, highs in the 30s. By Tuesday, a storm system that moves into the desert southwest will begin to kick out. Gulf moisture is introduced, and it looks like some rain, and it looks like it'll be mainly in the form of rain on Tuesday into Wednesday, as we're still on the warm side with a low developing near Liberal, Kansas, with some of the rain being maybe heavy amounts from a quarter in the northwestern counties to 1.5 over the southeast, which continues into Wednesday evening, where the low will move from Liberal, Kansas by Wednesday morning up to northern Iowa. The cold air filters in, and by Thursday evening the storm is gone and cold air is reign supreme once more, with high pressure moving in from Saskatchewan. Temperatures fall back into the upper 20s to lower 30s. Friday, same story. Maybe a little bit of a few clouds, maybe a flurry, but nothing much, with most of the precipitation south of the state. We head into the weekend, the first weekend before Christmas. Some rain over the desert southwest with mountain snow and into Texas. Otherwise, it'll be fairly seasonal here. A week from today, the 18th, another storm system beginning to kick out of the desert southwest, with another one just west of San Francisco that's going to be moving in. So that means we're back in the warm sector again, southerly winds, and it looks like another rainstorm. It looks to be the December of rain and not snow, and some people aren't going to like that. We head further into the month, the 22nd. Here comes another one. A little bit of piece of energy over Kansas. Another one more vigorous over Southern California, with the quick west-east flow across the country. That means another storm system and possibly even more rain. It looks to be it'll be in the form of rain again if this pans out, only a few days before Christmas. And at the end of the forecast on the 26th, the day after Christmas, flow is at least a little more wavy, and with a trough axis just to the west of the state. And that'll bring some cold air down, and yet again, we're right in the smack dab middle in the warm sector, and more rain. Looks like this will be the December of rain and not snow. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.